everyone, Jenny and Mac here from Cruising Maya, and we're back with another episode detailing life aboard our 37-foot sailboat, Maya.
This episode is part of an ongoing series covering our sailboat trip to Southeast Alaska from our home port of Anacortes, Washington. In the last episode, we continued making miles south as we fished and explored the islands surrounding the small town of Craig, Alaska. This episode begins the exciting final chapter of our Alaskan adventure, a 6-day non-stop sail from Craig, Alaska to Neah Bay, Washington. So without further ado, let's jump into the voyage. We are in Craig, Alaska, and it's launch day. All right, so it is launch day. We have officially left Craig and we are en route to Anacortes via the outside. This is probably the biggest thing we have attempted to undertake. We've never done an overnight sail. We're gonna do like 5 of them. I would say that I am just outrageously nervous for the whole thing. The unknown, the conditions. I just don't know what to expect, honestly. We're on our toes, the boat's doing great. It's been great this trip, so we'll just continue that, and yeah, we're just gonna see what happens.
It's gonna be the wide open ocean for us for the next 5 days. We are going down the west side of Haida Gwaii, about 30 miles offshore is our plan, and then continue down, and we should be offshore of Vancouver Island, about probably 15-20 miles as we go down. And luckily, with this stretch, there are places to duck in to coves that are on the west side of Haida Gwaii and Vancouver Island. So at least there's that. We have no idea what to expect, so super scary. We're about to go offshore. Oh my god, for the first time. Yeah, we've got scope patches on, so trying to prevent some seasickness if that were to happen. This is the scariest thing we've ever done. Okay, we spent all yesterday kind of prepping the boat for the passage, so we took everything off the front of the deck here. So that's all clean, clear for the most part. And then we ran some jack lines down the length of the boat and pretty much tried to get rid of anything hanging off the back of the boat, like our grill, our outboard motor, because that can kind of impede the wind vane. Yeah, tried to clean up as best we could. Anything that would be kind of sloshing around. So we've got stuff stashed in the quarter berth, and then we put up the leak cloths on both sides. So those are all set up. And then the V-berth is the new garage, and it's just got everything up there that was on deck. So I think we did as much prep work as we could, and now we just find out what it's like out there. We have 650 miles to go from Craig, Alaska to Neah Bay, Washington. Let's do this.
Okay, so we're just leaving the protected waters of the islands and we've reached the swell.
Wow, that was, tell me about it. That was intense.
Okay, the sun is setting behind me, and this is officially our first overnight passage that we're going into. Luckily, we have really long days since it's June, mid to late June, and so we should just have like 5 hours of darkness or so.
All right, so it's night one, it's midnight. It's pretty rowdy out here. Kind of hard to believe we have like 4 more nights of this, but you know, hopefully it's gonna get easier. So we're on our 3rd reef on the main, and we're just running under that with the motor going too. Yeah, we're all over the place here. We've had winds up to 35 knots. We're still bouncing around here, so yeah. So I don't even really want to shoot this, but I'm just kind of forcing myself to, just to have a record of it. Yeah, it's kind of hard. But we're out here, we're doing it, learning stuff, getting stronger, so check back in later.
Okay, we're on day 2 of the passage, and conditions have really calmed down a bit. Just kind of relaxed swell and kind of light winds, actually. Only got about 10 knots, so it's really nice that the weather kind of calmed down. That was super rowdy yesterday. I can't imagine having a whole trip like that, especially at night. Ugh. Huge waves coming up right behind. Oh my god. Yeah, pretty surreal experience yesterday, so we'll see what the rest of the trip holds, but getting a little break right now.
Okay, so it's just ending night 2. You can see the sun is coming up over Haida Gwaii there. We're just off the southern tip, making good progress, and yeah, just trying to get used to the whole sleep schedule, trying to get as much sleep as we can, and just getting used to being underway. Making it happen though.
Okay, it is officially day 3, and the sun's just coming up behind me. It's a gorgeous sunrise. So I think the shock is finally starting to wear off of like, are we really doing this? Yeah, the first 2 days I think I was just kind of on edge, you know, not knowing what to expect exactly, but we're starting to settle into a rhythm now, which is good, and yeah, I'm just happy to be making more miles.
Alright, so it's about 2 o'clock in the morning, night 3, just off the northern tip of Vancouver Island, so well over halfway there. The winds are pretty settled right now, still have northwest winds. It's supposed to have some southeast winds come in today, which will then turn back to northwest, so yeah, we're just waiting for that to happen, but in the meantime, we're still making good progress. Yeah, let's hope the good weather continues, and
Yeah, keep pushing forward.
Okay, good morning. It is day 4 now, and so we made it through our 3rd night out here. I can't believe we're doing this still, but yeah, we're just we kind of put the brakes on a little bit because there's a low coming at us, and if we go faster, we're just going to run into it, into stronger winds coming at us. So we're just kind of slowing down our speed for a little bit, and hopefully we'll just, you know, take just a little bit of that low, and then the wind should shift back tonight in favor of being behind us. So we are just kind of have the jib sheet out, just making some slow progress. And Mac and I have kept up our 3-hour watches, so I'm out here for the next 3 hours, and Mac is down sleeping. That's pretty much all we do, is either sail or sleep. We've got a nice lee cloth setup that's, you kind of wedge yourself in there, and it's pretty comfortable. So yeah, just it doesn't even seem real that we're actually out here doing this. Oh, it's crazy.
Okay, so I hate to do this, but that's all the time we have for this episode. Stay tuned for the exciting conclusion of our Alaskan adventure. Things get a little hairy out on the open sea, so you don't want to miss that. Okay, so we just got some less than favorable news on the weather. Seems like there may be a gale coming in. There's constant lightning, it's pouring rain. We just made the decision, we're going straight into shore. Before we go, a quick reminder that we have an online store at cruisingmaya.com. There you'll find t-shirts, hats, hoodies, and a whole lot more. We're constantly adding new items, so cruise over to cruisingmaya.com, check it out. If you want to help support the making of these videos, shopping in our store is the best way to do that. Also, we've added a virtual tip jar available at cruisingmaya.com. We invest a lot of time into making these videos, and the more support we feel from people like you, the more time we can invest in producing quality content like the video you just saw. Okay, that's it for now. As always, thank you so much for watching. We hope to see you here next time. Cheers. You know what I really don't like? That. I hate that. Pick a direction.